I'm on a new level. Everything I touch turn to gold. Ain't I something special? This one for my haters, I'm a motivator. I make them niggas wanna do better. I want too much, I can never settle. Settle for less, nigga, I can never. If she did better, I probably would've kept her. But oh well, I found something better, and she gon' do me better.
We on. So I done caught up with, how you say your name, Shurretta?
Sure. Chiccn motherfucking champ.
Chick the motherfucking champ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We finna get into all that shit.
The Triple D fight queen, period. Put some respect on my name.
Hey, so for the people who don't know you, where you from, where you grew up, and what was it like where you grew up at?
Man, y'all know I'm from Oak Cliff, Texas. Village jokes, you understand me? You know what I'm saying? I'm from here. Everybody been knowing me who I am. The boxing scene just really brought more people awareness of me. And I started from underground boxing. And when I was in the club, so that's how people just start finding like, hey man, this female around this mother just whooping hoes. And she little as fuck.
Hey, so what high school you went to?
I went to Lincoln and Skyline.
Lincoln. Did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I just played basketball, I ran track.
Okay. You had a history of fighting in school?
Bro, it was so crazy. I was not like, I wasn't getting beat up around here, but I wasn't known for just fighting, like whooping hoes. But like I tell everybody, it wasn't $1,000 on the ground either to whoop their ass either.
Yeah, man. So, tell me how you got involved with the fight scene. Cause I used to think it was the strippers at first or the dancers that were fighting. So was you dancing at first?
At first, that's what it was, cause I was an entertainer. You know what I'm saying there, and like they were asking about the entertainers they wanted to come fight. And then on that night, Monday night fight night, it was a slow night. So I was just like, shoot, I get up in there and shoot, my first night I made like $500.
What's the most you ever made in fight night?
The most was like 18. That's just the money that was thrown on the ground. We're not talking about like the side bit money people was giving me, all that. So they're like 1,800.
Damn, so how long was you doing it before you went pro?
Probably like 2 or 3 years, like that. Yeah, for 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. So within that 2 or 3 years, how much money you think you made?
It's really hard. It's hard. It's hard to catch. Just know it was some nice money. Believe me, I was spending fight night money for a very long time. Just know that. I was getting flown out to go fight. I was getting treated like a pro boxer before I was a pro boxer. Like, yeah, if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense.
Alright, so at what point did you when it crossed your mind that you wanted to go pro?
When I lost that fight night to a girl who's a real boxer. And then so people was like, hey, you should try that. So I started training for real. Cause at fight night, like I tell everybody, I was street fighting. I was just in shape. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just went to Village Oaks. I went back to Village Oaks where I'm from. And I started training in the boxing gym in there with Warnell.
Yeah. So you trained in the Village Oaks boxing gym, you know Thomas?
Yeah, I know Thomas.
Okay. So that, what exactly happened with that gym? I know they shut down, you know, like in the backstory.
I want to say, I'm not sure how, you know what I'm saying, true it is, but they said somebody had a kid end up dying there, born or something, and then after that, like, I don't think it just kept up the same. So.
Alright, so back to the fight nights. I see you doing your own thing now with the Sport Wars. Is that something similar? Is that something you've been wanting to do since you've been doing the fight nights?
Yes, it's something I've been wanting to do because I love the whole guns down, gloves up, you know what I'm saying, thing going on. Because a lot of our brothers, they losing their lives. You know, our brothers, females, people, females starting to die and stuff, get shot. So it's just like, man, we need to do something about this. And then a lot of these guys, they know how to fight, but they don't know how to which platform, they don't know the route to go or the platform to get put on. So me, I started from this, and this what gave me a platform. So hopefully I could be able to give somebody else a platform and have them come up and see like, hey man, you really got people who will be behind you, because a lot of people love boxing, and if you can fight, people will be behind you.
Facts. Alright, so with the Logan Paul versus Mayweather, you feel like that's good for boxing or bad?
I mean, it's bad because you got people who train hard every day, and then to put their life on the line too, and they don't even get paid nearly what they getting paid. So that's like a real big factor that's really that's making everyone mad. A lot of the real boxers. But I can't get mad at them for getting their money, but it's real messed up.
It's unfortunate because it is motherfuckers who been fighting their whole life. They've been trying to fight Floyd, and you got this nigga who only got like 2 pro fights. You know what I'm saying? He finna get all the money, but then again too for the everybody who involved with the movement, the fight nights, the gun down, gloves up. You know, it's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They consider them as YouTube boxers. So do you feel like they kind of opened it up for them too?
I mean, yeah. I mean, cause if you seeing them on YouTube fighting, you might wanna, hey, I want these people in this city to come here. So you might get a lot of people who might wanna book you. So it can give them a good foundation to start off on, to give people a fan base, to get other people to know who they are. Cause at the end of the day, boxing is about if you can put people in the seats. You know what I'm saying? If you got a fan base, cause especially when you first starting out and you're not known to be like in the Olympics and all that stuff. They don't care if you can't fight. If you can't put no people in them seats, you will not get booked.
It's like the rap game.
Yeah, or you'll mess around just be an opponent.
So your first professional fight, what's your record?
I'm 9-3-1 with 2 knockouts.
9-3-1 with 2 knockouts. So did them 2 losses? You say 9.
3.
Them 3 losses come early or?
It came early. Yeah, my first loss was my pro debut. It was against a girl who I done beat as a pro. I mean, as an amateur. And so they called me 30 days before the pro fight and was like, hey man, we gonna pay you this, you know what I'm saying? You gonna go pro? I was just like, yeah. Hey, you know what me about the money, it's always what's up.
So you had an amateur career?
I only had like 13 fights though. I probably was amateur for maybe a year and a half.
How was your amateur career?
I can remember probably losing like twice, I wanna say. Yeah, like twice. Because I came straight out of fight night. So you know at fight night we already been fighting 2 minutes. And in amateurs when you starting out, it's the no. You know what? One of them was a minute because I was elite. I was grown, so it was 1 minute. And then, but my first fight was against a girl who beat me at fight night. So she was an open fighter. So my first fight was an open fight, and I ended up beating her. Yeah, so it was kind of crazy. So yeah, my whole time in boxing period was like was based off my foundation in fight night, and it's really crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? Usually when it comes to females in boxing, man, you probably usually would have like a history of fighting. A lot of people probably feel like you got a lot of brothers. You got a lot of brothers.
I got 1 brother.
1 brother.
1 brother, 1 sister.
That's crazy.
But my younger sister, she was known for fighting, but you know what I'm saying? That was about it. But yeah, I just got 1 brother, 1 sister, and I wasn't even known for just fighting like that.
Yeah, for sure.